Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another installment of BrickWall Reviews. I'm Dave, and it's the season. 'Tis the season. Hold on, wait. Hold on. 'Tis the season to be jolly. That's right. It's our BrickWall Christmas month, and man, I done lost the cushion in my chair. Hold on. Yeah, all right. It's our BrickWall Christmas month, and y'all already know how it is. For those of you who are new, every Christmas season, I'll talk about some holiday specials that I grew up with as a kid. Some that are nostalgic for me. And I gotta say, these last few years I've been doing this, it's been quite some bangers on there. Like some stuff I had to go back and watch again for the first time in years. Things that I still watch to this day. And right now I'm going to be talking about a special that I hadn't really seen too much, but I do remember it, and it was definitely a fun time watching it. And it's one of my favorite Nicktoons out there. That's right. I'm talking about the Jimmy Neutron Christmas special, Holly Jolly Jimmy. Before I get into it, remind you guys, go ahead, hit that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel. Already subscribe. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, Blue Sky, all that good stuff. All right. And just show some love to people during the holiday season. Take care of yourselves. You know, I know a lot of seasonal depression comes around. Just make sure you guys are able to stay uplifted. Talk to someone if you need to. Take time to yourself. Do what you need to do just to make sure you get over this hump. It doesn't last forever. It's just temporary, and we can get through this together. So, Holly Jolly Jimmy. This episode is, like I said, this is the Christmas special for Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, which is the Nicktoon that was based on the movie Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, and the show is called The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius. Popular show, a show that I think is comedy gold. I love this show. It's so funny. It's very well written. I was a big fan of it as a kid, and I'm still a big fan of it now. The entire series is available to watch on Paramount Plus, as well as the theatrical release movie. This show is amazing. I know people are calling for it to come back and everything. It's amazing. Yeah, it's a great show. So this is season 2, episode 8. So it's the 8th episode of season 2, and it follows Jimmy as he travels to the North Pole to prove to Carl and Sheen once and for all that Santa Claus does not really exist. So that leads to Jimmy having to save Christmas at the same time he does this. So how does this all happen? Well, much like last year with my Dexter's Laboratory review for Christmas, where it's just a character who just a boy genius character who does not believe in Christmas. Does not believe in Santa. It's like Santa's not real. It's impossible. How can Santa fit down these chimneys? How can he make it around the world in less than 12 hours? How can he deliver all these presents to all these boys and girls? How can he watch you all the time and know what you're doing and know what you're not doing? Naughty, nice, flying reindeers, North Pole, elves, you imbeciles. There's no such thing as Santa Claus. That's not what they sound like when they say it, but like it's like essentially that's what they're saying. So the episode opens up with Jimmy. Not with Jimmy, but with Carl. He's giving a presentation during a show and tell type thing that they're doing in class. And he pulls out this old, moldy, stinky, smelly little Cheez-It cracker and says, Santa left this one behind. He must be real, Jimmy. That's my best Carl impression for the moment, so I'm not doing better than that. So this leads Jimmy to ask a whole bunch of questions. Well, Carl, how do you know that your parents didn't leave that? How do you know that actually came from Santa? Don't you know it's impossible for these things to happen? Which then leads the other kids in the class to kind of chastise Jimmy, like, yo, how could you do that to Carl? Like, why would you just let him keep his belief? Like, he believes in Santa. Why is that such a big deal for you? Like, you didn't have to crush his dreams, make him cry, make him upset. This special also has a musical number in the beginning. I can't remember if it comes before or after Jimmy crushes Carl's dreams. But the musical number is actually really it's very interesting. I forgot how the melody. I keep wanting to say medley, but it's not medley. It's melody. Medley is a completely different thing. It's not. But yeah. So it's like it's got a nice little melody to it that they kind of carry throughout the episode. Something like dun, 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 on Christmas Day. Yeah, I did the show at Tie Hands Day. Theater kids. No. But yeah. So this leads to Jimmy going, and he takes he goes to try to run like different experiments in the lab to kind of like prove that Santa doesn't exist. just so Carl can feel better about it, and so he can also apologize to him as well. He's like, listen, Carl, I'm doing the scientific facts. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. Like, this is just, look at this. These are the facts. You got everything on my computer screens, on my technology. It's saying that this is impossible. Until, well, before I get to that point, Jimmy also expresses that when he was younger, he had something that he wanted from Santa, and that's why he doesn't believe in Santa, because he didn't get it from Santa. Although they say, weren't you naughty that year, Jimmy? Was he? We'll find out. Anyway, so yeah, Jimmy has all the proof that he needs in front of him that Santa doesn't exist until dun dun dun. Carl's Cheez-It cracker that he had in his pocket pretty much makes Jimmy's scanner kind of go crazy with holly jolly symbols and the jingle bells and the Christmas colors and stuff like that. He's like, wow, let's go to the North Pole then and figure out if Santa's real. So they all go and they travel to the North Pole. Meanwhile, Libby and Cindy want to humiliate Jimmy by following him wherever he's going on his task so that they can have the rest of the town, kind of go against Jimmy for ruining Christmas. For ruining Carl's dreams of Christmas, rather, with Santa and everything. Jimmy gets to the North Pole, accidentally causes Santa to have his atom scrambled. Libby and Cindy make it back to Retroville and tell the whole town that Jimmy ruined Christmas. Hugh, Jimmy's dad, tries to make a new Christmas called Yule, which is pie, taking pie and Yule and mixing them together. Sugar booger. That's what it sounds like. Y'all don't love me for doing the voices, all right? They take the voices, they do not love ducks. Sounds like so they come together. He puts those two things together and makes a holiday called Yule, and it's Yule time. Something like that. And that holiday doesn't necessarily go too well. You'll see why when you check out the episode. It doesn't go too well, not as planned. And ultimately Jimmy's like, well, if Santa can't do it, I can do it. And I proved that you don't even need a Santa. Like, it's still impossible. I still don't believe in this bullshit, but I'm going to go ahead and deliver every toy in the world to all the kids. And it's kind of going well until he realizes they have to still get to Retroville, and they're not able to use their hyperspeed because it messed up the rocket ship already. So what do they do? What's going on? What's going to happen? Well, you have to find out the conclusion of the episode. But I think we all by now know what would happen, right? I mean, well, you know what? I'll tell you guys. Just know, yes, the Holly Jolly Man himself does show up and saves the day and saves Christmas and gives everyone a Merry, Merry Christmas. And that's the special right there, It was a fun watch. I did enjoy it. I thought it was really good. Like I said, this isn't a special that I always watched a lot when I was growing up, but I do remember, especially sitting down watching, I'm like, oh, I remember all this. I remember every single thing that happened. This is definitely a, like I said before, it's definitely a really good Christmas special. I like it because it definitely, I don't know, it's just always something about the genius kid who doesn't believe in Santa using science to disprove it with science, which is somewhat accurately correct, and then having it blown away with magic. It's like, hey, Santa's using magic. He uses all these special, tricks and whatnot to deliver these presents and everything. It has a very nice holiday message. I thought the holiday that Hugh made up, Yule, I thought that was really funny. With him loving pie, and then like when he would go deliver pies, he had like the duck hat on because he loves ducks. Ducks are his thing. Like, but yeah, so like it was a really fun episode. Watching it as a kid, like I said, even though I don't really have that many memories of it, it was definitely something that I can see on TV around the Christmas time, and it definitely did carry the holiday spirit. Maybe not the strongest episode of Jimmy Neutron as a whole, but definitely still an enjoyable watch. As a kid back in the day, I probably would have given this special maybe a good solid 3.5 stars. Now I can give about 4. No, I give about 3.7. I give it 3.7. A couple points higher. Nostalgia mostly. Mostly because of nostalgia, but yeah, no, it's a pretty solid special, honestly. A couple of good laughs. They did do a lot of references to other Christmas things. Like they had the snowman from the Rankin Bass ones. The ones used to narrate, "Oh, you see Rudolph going down that sleigh. Let's see what's going on there now." Like that had that snowman. They directly reference Rudolph. They reference a whole bunch of other different things. Not a lot, but not too many, but just enough to say, "Oh, okay, that's a cool little, neat little head nod, or tip of the hat to that classic holiday thing here." I think Mel Brooks was in this, and I think he did Santa, because the Santa does sound a lot like Mel Brooks, famous comedian Mel Brooks. But yeah, all in all, though, I think this was I think it's a pretty good holiday special to show during the season. Not really one of Nick's strongest, but it's still, like I said before, like I constantly been saying, it's still very enjoyable. But yeah, so make sure you check it out. Where can you watch it? Well, it is available now on Paramount Plus. It is season 2, episode 8 of The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. Holly Jolly Jimmy. Make sure you guys check it out. And let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you enjoyed this review, hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel. Follow us on social media and all that good stuff. And until next time, you guys, be holly, stay jolly, just like Jimmy learned to do at the end of the episode. And take care of yourselves. Peace. All right. Peace.